Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. Today we are going to talk about the North London derby between Tottenham and Arsenal. Actually, it was an exciting game of football. We all enjoyed watching this football match yesterday. Actually, I can say today, after this game, we have to say that Arsenal, they are doing a great job. Really, what they are doing is something special this season. They remind me of Leicester City. Really. Always I remember Leicester City when they managed to win the Premier League, and the courage and the motivation they had at the time. Really, I see the same situation here with Arsenal. Arteta, actually, Mikel Arteta is always doing a great job this season, particularly. Really, he is trying to do something that hasn't happened since Thierry Henry, the golden generation of Arsenal, Thierry Henry and other players. This was in 2001, I guess. So it was long time ago. Really, Arsenal, they deserve, we have to say, they deserve to lead the Premier League table. Now they are 45 points, and Man City is behind. Imagine, 8 points, the gap. They managed to widen the gap. 8 points. I think this is too much, really. 8 points. Man City, sometimes up, sometimes down. You don't know exactly if they are focusing on the Premier League this season or not. Maybe I can say, in my opinion, that Man City, they focus more on the UEFA Champions League because they haven't won the UEFA Champions League title yet. They have more focus on this competition, even though it is tough. It's not easy, but I think they will do their utmost in order to win the UEFA Champions League. But in the Premier League, also we can say that Man United, they will compete and they will be ferocious this season in order to win the Premier League. Before the World Cup, we saw Manchester United, they had so much problems winning games, and they were up and down during this period before the World Cup. I think this was because of Cristiano Ronaldo, and he caused so much troubles when he was playing for Man United. Erik ten Hag, obviously he didn't like him. Erik ten Hag, actually, he wanted him out, and he has done it in a polite way. He put the ball in Cristiano Ronaldo's court. He made him hate the club. He made him leave. Actually, this is what Erik ten Hag did, and he did it. I think this was a nice way to deal with Cristiano Ronaldo's situation. Erik ten Hag, clearly he didn't want Cristiano Ronaldo in the squad, and we saw after Cristiano Ronaldo left the team, now we can see that Man United, they are doing a tremendous job, especially winning against Man City in the derby, in the Manchester derby. I think this is the turning point for Man United. I don't want Man United to waste this chance. This is a very big chance for you guys in order to compete and to make the Premier League even more exciting, even more contentious. Yeah, we want rivalry, big rivalry. Arsenal, special season, really special season. I want to talk a little bit about Newcastle United as well. They are doing also a great job. Even though they played more games than any other team, but They are in third place now, and they are doing and performing very well. I have to say that Newcastle United, they are doing all of this and all of this great performance without the best striker, maybe for them. I think he is the best striker who came to them from Real Betis. I think this player, if he comes from injury, he will make a big difference for Newcastle United. Newcastle, they have also great fans. We see the crowd, they are very motivated, and they really try to do everything in order to make the team win. Great crowd, especially when they play home games. It is just unbelievable atmosphere for Newcastle United. So we have to say that Newcastle United also is adding more excitement and more suspense to the Premier League this season. We have to talk also about other teams like Tottenham. They lost the derby, North London derby, home game for them. I think this was a terrible night for Tottenham. I have to say that Tottenham this season, they don't really know how to deal with big teams. They lost against Man United. They lost against Liverpool. They lost also against Arsenal, both home and away. I mean, and they barely managed to draw against Chelsea. All of these problems, all of these bad performances in the last few games, and especially in the Premier League, I think for Tottenham, it's because they don't know how to win against big teams in the Premier League. Even though they lose against big teams, they are still fifth in the Premier League table, and they managed to gain 33 points so far. I think this is a great achievement. They know how to win against small and average teams. They know how to deal with them. Tottenham, I think they are a good team, and they have great players like Harry Kane. What is really sad for me is Harry Kane's situation. He is one of the best strikers in the history of England, yet he hasn't won any title yet, whether it's with Tottenham or with English national team. But I think this player, he deserves to play for a team that knows how to win titles. It's time now for Harry Kane, I guess, to move from Tottenham. Otherwise, he will continue to play with this team without winning any title. And I think this is a good thing. I don't think this is a good thing for Harry Kane himself. I have a question for Harry Kane now. Do you want to win titles or not? This is my question for you. Your answer will defines your future, whether you will stay or you will leave. If you want titles, clearly you have to leave. I don't think you care about money now. It's not always about money. It's about history too. You haven't won any title. I guess he hasn't won anything. Remind me if I forgot. But Tottenham hasn't won anything. You have to win something. I think you are thirsty to win the Premier League, thirsty to win the Champions League. Yes, Tottenham, they managed to play the UEFA Champions League final against Liverpool, and they managed to rank third or maybe fourth in the Premier League before. But it's time to win titles. Come on, Harry Kane. I mean, this is my message to you. You have to win titles. Yes, you are a good goal scorer, you are a great finisher and all of this. But at the end of the day, winning titles is something crucial for any great player. Look at Lionel Messi and what happened with him. When he used to do great performance, 15 consecutive years, doing such a great job, phenomenal job as a player, scoring and achieving titles with Barcelona, Champions League, Spanish League, until he managed to win the World Cup. This is why he was so eager to win the World Cup in Qatar 2022. And you saw him, why he was so thrilled and he couldn't believe it. He was absolutely thrilled and happy to win this title, because he knows that winning a title with his national team or his team, it was very important for him to be ranked as one of the best players in the history of football. You haven't won anything yet. It is time for you to leave Tottenham, because it's not the right place for you as a great player, a great goal scorer. Take the decision this season and leave Tottenham. You have helped them so much. You have done great things for them. They introduced you as a great goal scorer in the Premier League, yes, when they signed with you. But you did great things for them. And you helped them reach the Champions League final. But it's time to work for yourself now and to make history for yourself. The next season, I want to see you, in my opinion, I want to see you in a great team, whether in the Premier League or the Spanish League or maybe Paris Saint-Germain. I don't know yet, but it's up to you to decide. But you have to go to a team that can win titles. You have to win titles. You deserve, as a great finisher, a great player, to win titles. It's time for you to win.